What was kind of like the recruiting process for you? Like it seemed like at the start you were very highly kind of recruited, but then it kind of seemed to fall off. What was kind of just talk a little bit about your kind of experience like in the recruiting process?
Man, it was very tough. I ain't gonna lie, that was a point of my time in my life for real when I was like I was lost. I didn't know what I was gonna do because for a minute I didn't know what school I was going to.
Mm,
So going from getting recruited, going on visits almost every weekend, and just from barely having nothing, it was just a hard process for real. And it was just I just kept my faith, praying every day, talking to my family, my coaches from high school, keeping in touch. So it was just I had a good supportive to get me through it. So it was like it got kind of easier, and then Albany just came. So it was something like that for real.
yeah. At one point, how what were kind of like the top offers or the top places that you were considering before you're like committed to Iowa? If you can think off the top of your head of at least some places that you thought that you were considering or had offers to.
Um, I know first was I know Iowa, Toledo. It was a lot of MAC schools like Western Michigan,
Hmm.
Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
Um, what was another school? Uh, it's losing my mind right now.
Just a lot of Mac schools, and then you
Yeah,
had
it
a
was
couple
really
community schools.
a lot of MAC schools for
And
sure.
so what was it like kind of being, it's a little bit different because you're in, Chicago growing up there, kind of, still a bigger city, but you're kind of in the Midwest still where things are starting to spread out a little bit more. You kind of notice how there's like a bunch of colleges on the East Coast, like all over the place. What was it like kind of, especially going on those visits and having to travel a lot, and those things? What was it kind of getting recruited, especially like in the Midwest?
The Midwest, I ain't gonna lie, we don't get for football. It's kind of like not a big thing. So like getting recruited and football in the Midwest it's not it's not as big. So it was kind of like we had a lot of players. We have a lot of players all around for real. Like in a lot of Power Five schools, FCS, a lot. So it was like I'll say like it was hard with it. Like if you was good, they was gonna find you. So
Mhm.
but like we don't get a lot of recognition as we should. So
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, like I feel like we have a lot of players that could really play at Division I schools. And it's just like I feel like, a lot of people love the Southern and the schools like PA, stuff like that. And I just feel like the Midwest really is like not really a big thing for football and they don't like to recruit there. So I just feel like it was just like it was tough, but if you're good, they're gonna find you.